好，行。Okay, good morning and good afternoon, dear customers. So we have different customers from different time zones. So I say good morning and good afternoon to everyone. So today I would like to share some IP speakers product from Sunell and introduce some basic functions and how to use it, how to configure the IP speaker with a link phone, with sound view, and how to use it. Okay, first, let me first log in the web UI. So I believe you can see the screen behind me. And here is the web UI. The default IP is 192.168.5.200. And you can log in with the default password admin and the password TM1234. So the first page shows the status. So here shows some basic functions like the model number and some firmware version and also the address of the device. And the second page, you can configure the IP settings and the time settings, which is very basic. And the next part is on wave, and it's enabled by default, so you don't have to change it. And the coming with the SIP account, and with this information, and you will be able to connect with some third-party softwares like link phone using the SIP protocol. And the next one is the audio, and so here you can set up the codec, and if the speakers support built-in microphone, so you can also hear to set up the volume. And the next part is about to you can upload some audio files, and by default we have some default voice, so we can test them, like the bell, the different bells. The sound is coming from this one. So, and you can also upload your favorite, your preferred audio files. Like I have upload some Chrome sounds. It's so funny. And especially for this one, we have the alarm import. So here, alarm import. And on the page, on the UI page, you can enable the alarm. So you can connect the cable to the alarm port, so you can control it manually. For example, you can have a bell and press it, and then the cable will trigger the switch signal to the IP speaker, and the speaker will broadcast some audios for you. And schedule RTP firewall system. So this is the basic information and setup for configuration for the IP speaker. And today I have two speakers with me, and this one is a horn, and this is a very hot selling one. It's very popular to use for the outdoor speaker. And this one is for the indoor. And this one is metal, but it's not waterproof. But this one for outdoor is waterproof. It's IP67. And all the IP speakers support PoE. So you don't have to use the 12-volt DC power supply. You can use just the one cable to network cable to power on the IP speaker, because it's a PoE supported. And after introduce all of the IP speakers, next one, so let's see how to use it. So some customers will ask which software should I use, or how can I use with my system. So next part, let me introduce how to use the IP speaker. So the first way is to use the software we developed by our own, is the SoundView. So this is a very powerful and comprehensive software, and with multiple functions. Just in case you are interested in our software, so the software is designed in different modules, and each single card means a single function, and it has the face recognition and the license plate and human body and vehicle, and also some temperature and thermal functions. But today I will emphasize on the IP speaker part. So the first, let me go to the device. Oh, here, I already added this one. So let me delete it and start from very beginning. So on the device menu, and hit on auto search. Just search it. And here I have one IP speaker and also one IP camera here. And the next part, I will show you how to link the speaker and with the camera to do the alarm trigger. Add. Oh, this one should be password. Let me change it to. This one should be admin. Okay, now both of them are online. And let's go to the live view. So this is a camera we set up here. And you click on the IP speaker and the right click, and then click on this one, and click on the audio, and then turn on broadcast. Hello? Hello? So this function will be used in some real-time cases. So for example, if you find someone or some children is playing around your private area, and then you can on the live you can go to the live view page, and then enable the IP speaker and turn on it, and just say, hey, watch out. Hey, keep away. Like this. So you can let the intruder to keep away from your private area. So this is the first function. It's for the real-time talk with the scenario. And the next one is to set up an alarm linkage with the IP speaker. So let's see how to set it up. So on the SoundView, and you can find the event linkage. So here you can create event linkage strategy. Click on Add button, and then enable it, and then select the device that would trigger an alarm. So here I can select a camera here, and then select the rule, like the motion alarm. So it means that if this camera 0.120 triggers an motion alarm, and then it will send the alarm linkage to the IP speaker. voice broadcasting, and then select the channel. You can select the IP speaker, and then local import, and select an audio file. So for example, I can select from my desktop, dangerous area, do not approach. And next, and the time is all selected. Hit apply. So we just create a rule. It means that if the camera detects a motion, and then it will trigger the alarm to the IP speaker, and the IP speaker will do broadcast this audio file. And the next part, we set up the motion alarm on the camera. So every settings we can do on the sound view. You don't have to go to the cameras and IP speakers to do the individual settings. You can do everything on the sound view, and it's much saving time. Let's find the device config, and then select the camera. And then motion detection. You can draw an area, enable it, select a proper sensitivity, and then select the time, and then apply. Let's just test it.
Dangerous area, do not approach.
I just trigger the alarm from the camera, and then the alarm will be sent to this IP speaker, and then it will say dangerous area, do not approach. Let's do it again.
Dangerous area, do not approach.
So this is the second scenario and the second function we use on the sound view. The first one is to real-time broadcast. You can talk to the speaker directly. And the second way is to set up an alarm on the camera and then trigger it to the IP speaker. This is the two functions, and we developed in our sound view. So this is the use with the sound view. And the next one is we can use the SIP protocol to...
Dangerous area, do not approach.
Sorry, let me just disable it. Disable all. Okay. And then the next one is besides the on-wave protocol, you can the IP speaker can work with some third-party software like Milestone, and also the Sunell developed the SoundView software, and also we can use the SIP protocol to work with some third-party software like Linphone. Let me change the device. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. So I use the same PC for the live show and also for testing the audio. So that's why the audio should be some problem. Is that okay now? Okay. Sorry about that. We use the same PC for testing the IP speaker and also for the live show. So that's why the audio. And let's do it again. So on the Lean phone is like more than 60 megabit size. It's a very small and portable software you can install on your laptop, and then once you open it, and you can put one at and the IP .5.200 and enter. It will call the IP speaker. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear it? And you can hang up. So this is a quite easy way to use the IP speaker. You can. This is the similar way as the first function I just show with the sound view. So on the sound view, you can have not only the IP speaker, but you can also have some IP cameras. You can see the real-time video and also to have a real-time talk with the intruders, strangers, and then so SoundView is much powerful and for some video surveillance and also IP speaker functions. But the Lean phone is just for the IP speaker, just for the real-time audio. So they use the different software is depending on what kind of a project and what kind of scenario you use. So you can select a proper way to use the IP speaker. And I think this is all we showed about the IP speaker, the functions. Just let me know if you have any questions and we can answer here. We just show the different ways to use the IP speaker, how to configure and how to install that. We can use the sound view, so you can have a real-time talk, and also you can have the trigger with the alarm trigger with your IP cameras to do alarm linkage.现在是问答环节，就是看 Q&A. Yeah. Just let me know. Phoebe. Yes, I can hear. Jack. This is Jack. Oh. Okay. Hello. Let me know if you have any questions so I can help here. Or I can restart from the beginning, just in case you missed the beginning part. I can introduce the sound view function again. to how to use the link phone and how to use IP speaker. So from the beginning, you can add the device. Can you see the screen very clear? Can you see the screen? So on the sound view, you can go to the device and then click on auto search and hit on start search. It will show you all the devices that with the same network as your PC and add. So you can see here, the first line is the IP speaker is using OnWave. Let me change the password and so it can be online. And the second one is the IP camera I used for testing the alarm linkage with the IP speaker. So after adding the two devices and go to live view, you can see the camera and also the live view of the camera, and also how we can have a live talk. Just right click on the IP speaker and then select the IP speaker and turn on the broadcast. Hello. So you can use it for some real-time scenario. For example, you find someone is hiding in your private area or some dangerous area. You can right-click the real talk right away to talk with the intruder. Hey, keep away. So this is the first way, is the real-time talk. And the second way is to set up the alarm linkage with the camera. So you can create an alarm rule, like the strategy. You can enable it and then select the camera. If the camera has the alarm, motion alarm, also you can have some other alarm types like video analytics, like line crossing or intrusion, and then you can select on the trigger device, the IP speaker, to display an audio from your local PC. And then the last one is the defense time. For selected, apply, and make sure the IP camera also configure the motion alarm. Select the area and enable, select the proper sensitivity, and then is it disabled? Let me check. Enable. Time selected. Real time. I find someone is. Give me 5 seconds. Let me check what happened here. Table is connected. Let me do it from the beginning. Enable motion